Hello everyone, I'm Rachel Chaney, the Yale County Family and Consumer Science and 4-H agent. I work for the University of Arkansas System, Division of Agriculture Cooperative Extension Service here in Yale County. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to make fairy dust calm down bottles. Since the summer reading program's theme for this year is Imagine Your Story, I thought that we could use the glitter and imagine that it's fairy dust. So I'm going to show you how to make a calm down bottle, and then we'll go over how you can use them in your everyday life. So what you'll need first is you're going to need a bottle of some sort that seals. So this could be a water bottle, a soda bottle, anything like that. Or you could also use a glass jar. Maybe you have some old, maybe this is like a pasta sauce jar that you could use. You could also use a canning jar as well. But we're going to use our plastic water bottle, and you're going to just take tap off. Some other things you're going to need is I would recommend getting a pan of some sort so that you can catch all the glitter or water if you maybe go over the rim with it. You also will need glue, so you're going to need either clear glue or glitter glue, and you can decide which one you prefer to use. And you can also use glitter. Now, if you don't have glitter, or maybe you don't have glue, there are a lot of options for making a calm down bottle online. I've seen one where you use baby oil and water, and then you put in food coloring, and you can do that as well. So just kind of use what you have on hand, and the great thing about these bottles is just use your imagination when creating it as well. You will need also a funnel for the water. And I do have a tablespoon here. This isn't something that you have to use. I found the easiest way to get the glue into the bottle is just to take off the top and squeeze it in. So we're going to get our warm water. Warm water is key. You have to have warm water in order for the glue to kind of heat up and dissolve in the water. The glue is key because it actually helps slow down the process of the glitter settling, and so that's why you have that calming kind of psychedelic effect with the glitter once you shake the bottle. So we'll show that here in a little bit, but we're first going to put our warm water in, and you're going to fill it about halfway. You may want to make sure that funnel is on before you start pouring. Don't want water everywhere. Okay, now we're going to use our glitter glue on this one. You're just going to take the top off. You can also use a tablespoon and a funnel, but it does take a longer process. And you're just going to try to squeeze a little in there. You're going to look at about 2 tablespoons. And kind of go with what you feel on that. You may like a little bit more. Okay, so once you have your glue, make sure to screw that cap back on. We don't want glue everywhere. And then also screw the cap onto your bottle. Make sure it's good and tight and sealed, because then you're going to shake that up and try to get the glue to dissolve into the water and shake it. Now you will notice that there's going to be foam, and you're going to try to let that kind of dissolve before you put the glitter in. So you're going to shake it up a little bit more as best you can. And I'm going to set this one to the side. I already have one prepared using the clear glue. So after the foam's dissolved and you think the glue is pretty well incorporated in as best you can, you're going to add your glitter. So you can use fine glitter. If you don't have that, maybe you have some more chunky, that's fine too. But you're going to add that to the bottle. And I've kind of just not used the funnel to put this in. You may find that it's easier to do that. Just be careful, because glitter can get everywhere. So add your glitter. Maybe I've got just silver, so I'm going to add a color to that. You can add your favorite color if you want. Or maybe you want to add multiple colors. And so shake some glitter in there. And then if you want to add some other stuff to it, you can as well. So I'm going to add some of the chunky. And we've got some other options. So you could use buttons to put in there, beads, or even these gems. I thought these fit really well with the Fairytale theme this week. And so I'm going to add a couple of gems to it. Okay. And you'll put your bottle cap back on. Make sure it's good and sealed, and then you'll shake that up. Make sure it's all looks good and incorporated. And you may, after you've put your glitter in, think you need to add a little bit more glitter to that. You can do that as well, but you're going to want that foam to settle back down. And then once you have everything you want in the bottle, you're going to add some more water. Your goal is to get it about 1 inch to maybe 2 inches of headspace between the water and the top of the bottle, and that helps with whenever you shake it, it takes a little longer for it to settle. So as you can see, the glitter is moving around and it's going to slowly settle to the bottom. Okay, so we just did our fairy dust calm down bottle. I just showed you how to make one. This is kind of our finished product, but it doesn't have the tape or glue on it. So just make sure, don't forget that step. So here's what it looks like when it's shaken up. So these are kind of the actual finished products of what you can come up with. And these also have other objects in them as well. And then you can show this is a glass jar option or the water bottle option. Just make sure to use that tape or glue because you don't want that glitter water going everywhere when you go to shake it up. It's not going to be very calm. Now that you know how to make your fairy dust calm down bottle, I want to go over how you can use those bottles in your everyday life. So we all have times that we're stressed or anxious, or we just want to relax and calm down. All you have to do is use one of these. It's a great tool and it's fairly inexpensive. So you'll just shake up your bottle or jar, and then you're going to focus on the glitter or the fairy dust as it settles to the bottom. So you're going to focus on it, and the other thing you're going to focus in is on your breathing. So you want to make sure to breathe in good deep breaths, and you're going to try to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And what I recommend is actually a breathing exercise from our Yoga for Kids program, which is called Countdown to Calm. And it's very easy and it's very fitting, I think, with the title of these bottles. Is you're going to shake up your glitter bottle again. As you watch the glitter settle, you're going to count up to 5 as you inhale through your nose, and then you're going to count down to 0 or a fist, and you're going to exhale out your mouth. And so what I find that is helpful is I count up with my hands as I breathe in through my nose, and then I count down and make sure that I have a fist at the end. So just breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth, and then you're going to focus on the glitter as it settles to the bottom, as you can see here. So now that we've gone over how to make and how to use your fairy dust calm down bottle, I look forward to seeing your creations. This is a great way to use your imagination and creativity and take these and make them your own. There is a handout on how to make a fairy dust calm down bottle in your packet that you received from the library. If you have any questions, my contact information is at the bottom. It also has information about the Yale County 4-H program. If you're interested in becoming a part of our 4-H program, please let me know. I look forward to seeing your creations. Please post your videos below. You can post how you made your calm down bottle, or you could post just simply shaking it up and what it looks like after you shake it up. Or do the countdown to calm with it and video that. So I look forward to seeing your videos and your calm down bottles. Thank you, and I will see you next week with a new activity.